Hello people! So I wanted to go through a video of me doing the graphing by using the cover-up method. So if you watch this video, you're getting another freebie. So thank you to my many YouTube viewers for watching my videos. So we have number one, x plus 2y equals 4. And we have 2x plus 2y equals 8. Remember, these are married, that's why they're a system, and that means they go on the same graph. So let's look at this first one. We have x plus 2y equals 4. And right off the bat, I can see it's not in the form that we've been learning. So it's not in my happy y equals mx plus b form, which means I have two options. My first option is to rewrite it so that it is in this form, or I can do the cover-up method. I'm going to decide like this. I'm going to look at it, and I have to think, does 1x, because remember if it's an x, there's a 1 in the front, does 1 go into 4 evenly, and does 2 go into 4 evenly? And I know that yes and yes, so I can use my cover-up method this time. And the cover-up method just means when I write, if I have x plus 2y equals 4, I have to do two things. So the first thing is I replace the x with 0, which means I can just take it out. And now I have 2y equals 4, which from the beginning of the year, we remember that we just solved for y. 2y is the same as 2 times y. So we have to divide it to get rid of it. That gets rid of my 2. Got to do what you do on one side, you have to do to the other. So now I have to divide by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2, which means y equals 2. So now I know y equals 2, and that is actually my y-intercept. So now I know I can go up on the y to 2, and that's my y-intercept. But what's my x-intercept? If we continue with the cover-up method, I can rewrite this equation, x plus 2y equals 4. Only this time, I'm going to replace my y with 0. So if I replace my y with 0, I know that 2 times 0 is 0, so I can just cross that off. And now I have just x equals 4. So that's actually it. X equals 4, that is my x-intercept. So I have my y-intercept, and now I'm going to 4 on the x-axis. And that's it. I can continue graphing this by counting over and up. So I can make my little box, and I know it's 2 boxes up, 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes over, and I can continue that pattern. So if I start here, I can go 2 boxes up and 4 boxes over. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 boxes up, 4 boxes over. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I can do the same the other way. So down 2 over 4. And now I have a line. Remember, we got to do 2 of these. So I can erase all of this stuff, erase this, and now I got to focus on this guy. Once again, I have to decide, do I use my cover-up method or do I rewrite it? And remember how I checked was I had to see if these numbers went into this number. And does 2 go into 8 evenly? 2, 4, 6, 8. It does, so we're good. And the other number is 2. So both of them go in evenly, which means that we can do our cover-up method. And if you remember, we just have to, if we have 2x plus 2y equals 8, I start off and I replace my x with 0. 2 times 0 is 0, so I can just cross that whole thing off. 2y equals 8. To get y by itself, I have to divide by 2 on both sides. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So I have y equals 4. And that is my y-intercept. And I'm on a new line, so I'm grabbing a new color. I go up to 4 on the y-axis, and I put a little dot there. But I gotta figure out my x-intercept now. So if I rewrite this, plus 2x, only this time I'm going to replace the y with 0. If I replace y with 0, 2 times 0 is 0. Cross this bad boy out. Now I have 2x equals 8. Divide by 2 to get rid of that 2. Divide by 2 because you have to do on both sides. X equals 4. So I now have my x-intercept. Go back to my graph, go to 4 on the x-intercept. I see that they are overlapping there. And now I can do the same thing, right? Got to check and see. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So to graph the rest of this, I go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't go the rest, so I'll go down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now we've graphed both of those. But remember, and this is the thing I want you guys to pay attention to on your tests, think about what the question is asking. So in this one, it says solve each system of equation by graphing. So I've graphed it, but what is my solution? Well, when we graphed it, we saw that the two graphs intersected here, the point of intersection, if you will. So I need to figure out what that point is. I know that I need to first count on the x-axis. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then how high up or down do I go on the y-axis? Well, I don't go at all because it's on the x-axis. So it's 4, 0. And that is our answer. To take it one step further, we can decide whether it's infinite solutions, one solution, or no solution. And looking at this, it only crosses in one place. So it's just one solution. All right. Well, you guys go ahead and do this second one on your own. And good luck. You all are amazing. See you soon.